guys, how you doing today? My name's Eric. As always, I want to thank you for coming by to check out my video today. On this episode of Smo'King, we're going to be doing an unboxing and review of the Presto GranPappy electric deep fryer. Now, they have a couple different sizes. They have a little one called the Fry Daddy. This one's the mid-size, the GranPappy, and then they got a dual daddy. So everything's got that daddy name attached to it. But anyway, we're gonna make some homemade French fries. We're gonna cut up some potatoes, simple seasoning. We're gonna see how this thing works, you know? So I'm gonna unbox it and I'll tell you what I think. So stick around, guys. Let's get cooking. All right, so I just cut it open. Let's see. Now I gotta give you a little bit of a background story. When me and Monica first got married,
many years ago.
Well, 21 years ago, we just had our anniversary. We got a deep fryer as a wedding gift. It was a pretty big size one, took up maybe half the kitchen counter. And we used it a couple times, but we felt guilty because we were like, oh, it's too greasy.
Not really healthy.
Yeah, we kind of got rid of it.
It was nice though, when we had it.
Yeah, it was nice. And we never thought...
We didn't get rid of it, you broke it by accident.
Did I break it?
In the move, I think you dropped it.
Okay.
But anyways, we swore we'd never get another one. Because we thought, okay, you know what, then it's less temptation. But this is where he wanted me to chime in here. So we learned recently about all of the benefits of beef tallow, and we're fortunate enough to live near so many farms. We have a farm that raises their cows grass-fed, and anyways, we can get tallow from them, which we have, and Eric's going to do a video on that. But there's a lot of health benefits if you're going to. You don't want to fry all the time, but if you're going to deep fry and you do it in tallow, not only does it have more flavor, which is why McDonald's used to make their fries that way, but it's also got a lot of nutritional benefits if you're going to do it. So that justified this purchase.
Well, so here it is, guys. Comes with a little scooper, you know, the plug, a little lid, which I like. So if you just, fried a few things, you want to save the oil, put a cover on it, and really nice, lightweight. It's got a nice handle, and I just realized too, this is made just down the street from where we live, Eau Claire, Wisconsin. That's what Presto is.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it justified getting this size because at least it's portion controlled for our family, you know?
Yeah, and a little manual here. Anyway, let's get it plugged in. We'll put some oil in it, but first let's cut up the potatoes, get those ready to go for some homemade French fries. Be back in a second. All right, so I've read the instructions. It really couldn't be easier. There is a line you can see inside. Hopefully you guys can see that. Right along the bottom. That's as much oil as you want to put in. You don't want to put any more than that. And this plug-in is really interesting. It's like magnetic. And it when you get it in there, it clicks right in. But it's also, if you bump it or anything like that, it's able to detach immediately, which I think is good because you're dealing with hot oil. And we'll test this with my instant read. I looked up online, what temperature? Because there's no control knob, low, medium, high. And they said the perfect temperature for deep frying is between 350 and 375. So we'll put some oil in here, we'll heat it up, we'll make those French fries, and we'll go from there. Be back in a minute. All right, look at these homemade cut fries.
They're like perfect McDonald's like fries.
They look great, thanks to this thing that Monica bought on Amazon.
The holes in it look so tiny. I thought they were going to be like shoestring, but these are perfect.
Well, show them how it works. We take a potato.
So, yeah, you're going to take a potato. You just go right in the middle.
That's really sharp, so don't cut yourself. Then you take this thing.
It's got like little things in it.
All right.
And it's got a self-cleaner you can pull off so pieces don't get stuck in it. So you go like this, and then sometimes you have to kind of give it a little bit of force to get it going.
Well, it's a potato. Oh, there you go.
Sometimes you don't have to. If you have small potatoes, it does it easier. And there you go. Look at that.
Wow.
Perfect.
All right. We also have some fish sticks that we're actually gonna fry as well.
Oh no.
Let's get the oil heated up and have some fish and chips. Be back in a minute. All right, I just filled it up with some canola oil. We're just doing generic, like Monica mentioned. Eventually, we're gonna do some beef tallow. It's much healthier, it's got good vitamins. So anyway, use this magnetic plug-in. I'll get this heated up. In addition to the fries, Ava Grace loved these fish sticks. Normally they take around 20-25 minutes in the oven. They're gonna take like 5 minutes or so in this deep fryer. We're gonna do some of these as well. Yeah, we'll be back in a minute, guys. All right, so this has been preheating for probably around 10 minutes. And like I said, 350 to 375 is what they say is the perfect temperature. Let's see. Oh, 350, 354, All right. One of the negatives I can already tell you is how would you not or know that's reached temperature unless you have an instant read. So, you know, could be a little nicer if you had some way to measure the temperature. So anyway, I'm going to do some of these fries first. Very carefully. I think I'm just going to put them on the scoop.
Don't forget the screen.
Yeah, I have a screen too.
Some reviews said that it gets messy.
Oh, see, that's not that bad.
No. Dixie, come on here.
I'm not going to crowd it. But these fresh potatoes shouldn't take long, and all I'm going to season them with is just regular old table salt. Ooh, give this a stir. Alright, we'll give this a minute. See, I have no idea how hot it is. Let's see. It looks like it's crazy. Let's see. 310, 309, 310. Okay, so it cooled down when I threw those potatoes in, but I'm sure it'll heat right up again. So we'll give these a couple minutes. Go from there. All right, it's been a few minutes. Oh man, look at these. Look at these. I'll put them on some paper towels. That literally took around 3 minutes, guys. Oh, they even smell good. And look, these aren't the frozen ones with some kind of coating or chemicals. These are just regular potatoes. And yeah, we are deep frying them, so I'm sure they're not that healthy. But when we start to use that beef tallow, I won't feel guilty. Anyway, guys, I'm going to continue to fry these fries. We'll get those fish sticks in there as well. Be back in a minute. All right, here are the fries. Nice and crispy. Look at these fish sticks. Look, I'm not a fish stick person, but we did a couple extras just so me and Monica could try it. We got some tartar sauce. And I'm leaving this real simple, guys. I didn't put any seasonings at all on this. I'm just using regular old table salt here, not the kosher stuff. And yeah, just gonna sprinkle a little bit of salt on there. We'll be back in a second. Give this a sample. Welcome back. I'm here with my wife, Monica.
Hi.
All right, so I've been nibbling on these fries, I have to admit, but I'm really curious on these fish sticks because they look really crispy. So I don't know, we got a little tartar sauce. You want to try that first too, huh? I'm really curious.
Oh yeah.
So much better.
Oh yeah.
than
But
putting them in the oven.
not healthier.
No. Maybe if you...
Well, in tallow.
Yeah. Wow.
This is good though. I'm not gonna lie. I was skeptical and I was like, oh, it looks too brown. No, it's good. The inside of the fish is still very moist, but the outside of the breading is.
And here in Wisconsin, we have Friday fish fries, so...
That's the thing.
Now that I have this thing, I'm going to have to come up with a video down the line, guys, where I get some walleye or some perch.
We gotta
We
catch
bread
our.
it up, we deep fry it. Yeah,
Gotta
maybe
send
we...
us fishing.
Yeah.
Ava Grace is a good little fisher.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Alright.
Fresh fish, could you imagine? Bread it yourself?
Swimming in the morning.
Yeah.
eating it in a day.
That's good. Okay.
All right, on to the next thing. Let's try some of these fries here.
All right.
And all we did, potatoes and salt. That's it.
They're good.
So much better than any of these fast food fries, don't you
Even the
think?
frozen stuff have like a film on them.
Can they put chemicals
But
or
when you
something
eat
on
something, when you eat it like without that, you can tell the difference. Otherwise, you probably wouldn't.
it? Yeah, maybe
Like we
not.
bought frozen, and I mean, from
Yeah, we heat it in the oven and we were happy, but man, when you try it like this, wow, no comparison.
and that's why I didn't buy a deep fryer for 20 years. But we're gonna do it healthy at least. We're not gonna do it all the time. It's gonna be a treat.
No,
Maybe, you know.
obviously you can't use this
Once
thing
a
on a
week.
daily basis, but every once in a while, maybe I'd love to do some deep fried mushrooms.
Fried zucchini.
Yeah, and stay tuned, guys, because
How about chicken?
I'm gonna do some homemade onion rings with this thing.
You can do chicken fingers. I
Yeah,
can make my honey mustard sauce. Oh yeah.
Yeah, you can do all kinds of stuff with it.
Remember the one I used to make when we do poker night? Yeah, that was good.
So
That's
guys,
good.
overall,
Very
I
good.
like that Presto fryer. Couple downsides, no temperature control, no way to manually have an on-off button. You just gotta pull the plug, kind of like our breakfast maker to review it. But hey, if you can deal with that, you'll be fine. You know, it's just a little inconvenience, but I get it. It's not that expensive either, so. And it definitely deep frying it gives it a different flavor profile than cooking it in the oven or any other way you're gonna do it, so.
I kind of wish, I mean, I guess with one that's this small, you have that spatula thing, which is cool, but it's very messy. So, I mean, in a way, it would be kind of cool if there was like a little fryer basket in there so that you could just shake it and then, like we used to with our old one, and then
Yeah.
just kind of, but whatever. I mean, that, it's just a,
The thing is, the ones that come with the basket are much bigger, much larger.
yeah, and we don't
You
need
like
that.
3 or 4 times the amount of oil.
I mean, our kids are older and we're about to be just the two of us in the next several years. And
Yeah, this thing is a perfect size for 1 or 2 people. Yeah, even 3 or 4.
You have a
just gotta
couple
do
people
a couple
over to
batches.
visit and you make, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I would highly recommend it.
Well, when we have fresh caught fish, man, we have lakes everywhere. I mean, we can walk to one.
Even those cheese ball fish sticks taste tender, flaky.
Yeah.
Something about deep frying it just gives it a different consistency, I think.
But I am looking forward, and I mean, the tallow is gonna take on a whole new flavor
Oh, yeah,
too.
definitely.
But I think doing like fresh caught fish in like beef tallow, whoo!
Yeah. As always, guys, I appreciate you stopping by and watching the video. If you like it, please hit the like button. This logo on my shirt in the bottom of the screen, click on that. It allows you to subscribe to my channel. Please do that because it really helps my channel grow.
And it keeps us fed. I'm just kidding.
And I'll leave a link
does,
above and
but-
below to my website, ericsmokingbbq.com, where I have all my video recipes, photos, the whole bit.
Very good.
If you're looking for an inexpensive little deep fryer, what's it called? The Presto GranPappy? Is that what it is?
It's the GranPappy.
The GranPappy. I would highly recommend it, guys. As always, I appreciate you stopping by. Cheers.
Good.
We'll see you next time.
Bye.